My name is Prof A, and welcome to ProfsPlay. God, what an unfortunate overlap between pronunciation. But hey, we're here and we're making it work. So this is a team stream, a channel where we do, I don't know, what do we do here? We do all kinds of things. We do first plays, we do analysis, we do a lot of discussion. And we're going to be doing all of that today. Well, actually, not a first play. We are going to be jumping back into a game that we have played before, Don't Starve Together, for anybody who is new to the channel. Before we get started, though, why don't we super quick go around and do intros again, especially for folks that are new to the channel. So just to be repetitive, again, my name is Prof A. I am an assistant professor at Fresno State University here in sunny California. Thank goodness it's sunny today. It just brightens the mood. I run a solo channel called Prof A Plays, and I guess am hosting today, sort of, so to speak, even though I know we're all here and we're all hanging out. Let me pass it over to, looking in the wrong direction, let me pass it over to Jay.
Jay!
Hello, I'm also looking in the wrong direction. Hello. Hello.
Eyes, let alone mugs.
We'll just do I. Yeah, we'll just do eyes today. Hello. Hi, everyone. Jay Plays Gaming here. I'm an instructor at Arizona State University in Film and Media Studies. I like to play games. And you probably saw me furiously reading the character descriptions of all these characters because I'm in the meta now of this game. Last time, when I left you, I was but the learner. Now I'm returned. I don't know, with master, but
all right, that's a bold claim.
Right. I at least know a little bit more about it, and I'm in it to get past winter. So I'm looking forward to a stream, and I'm going to do the lazy one because I don't want to figure out the diagonal here. I'm just going to like look down at Sweat. Hi, Sweat.
Oh, hello. You got to do your emote.
In the real world, I look up at you here on stream.
Oh yeah, you have to do your emote. Look at me very proudly, please. Feel
proud.
Validate me. Hey. I am Sweater Wolf, aka Prof Kelly. I am an assistant professor of game design at High Point University. I have not gone on any wikis or anything for this game. I felt like I was not the noob last time, but now I feel like, Jay has completely surpassed us because I have actually never made it through winter in this game. So, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my darndest in this, the Year of the Beefalo, which I'm being informed is the special event for Don't Starve now, and I'm going to also be lazy, and I'm just going to turn and say, hello, wizard.
Hey,
how are you?
This is not weird. Just kidding. Hey,
it's very direct eye contact.
Yeah, except without the weirdness of looking into someone's eyes. It works out. I'm Prof Lynette from Wizard PhD. I am an assistant professor of STEM education at Fresno State with my buddy Prof A up there, down there, wherever you are in the actual universe. And on Wizard PhD, I do a lot of magical things. And on Twitch, I do some variety streaming. And of course, I love hanging out with the profs here. So for Don't Starve, I'm going to be honest, I'm just relying on the fact that there's 3 other people who can keep me alive. So I will try to pull my weight, even though I did not do any sort of studying or anything. I will contribute. Just give me tasks and I'll do it. How about that? That'll be my role today. And I'll pass it up above to Prof A.
All right, cool. Oh, we have requests for mugs in the chat. Okay, well I have it.
Mugs are for clothes.
Yeah, we can.
I don't know. Can we get like a stress ball so I can throw it at you instead?
Ooh,
ProfsPlay.
I think that's the next level. It's like throwing things between,
or like at the camera, and then you have to pull it away.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I think
we're doing ProfsPlay live once again.
Yeah.
Mediums. By the way, welcome in Fisticuff and Andrea. How's it going?
Yes, hello.
All right, so as I mentioned at the top, we are jumping back into Don't Starve Together. But as we always, well, not always, but as we have been doing recently, before we jump into the game, I have a question I'd like to ask everybody, both the folks who are here hanging out on camera and folks who are hanging out in the chat. So let's take a little time to warm up for today, to get to know each other a little bit. And I have a couple of questions, but they kind of all revolve around the idea of game communities, right? And I'll if folks want to think about how they want to define that, I'll kind of leave it open. So I guess just to start out, let me ask, what game communities, if any, do you consider yourself a part of? I don't know if I should go first. I don't want to go first, so I'm gonna leave.
Do the backwards.
Backwards. I can start. I can start.
Ooh, I like it. Yes, please set the tone for us.
I don't know if I want to set the tone, so feel free to take the tone in a different direction, whatever direction inspires you. But for me, the Harry Potter gaming community is only because obviously that's what I do. Like, I focus on a very specific game. And that's part of, like, being part of the community, from not only like as a really hardcore player, but as an ambassador to the community and trying to build and foster like positive spaces. I do have a part two, but I think that the elaboration on that might come from follow-up probing from Prof A. I don't know. But when I think about this is a tricky question, because I'm wondering what the difference is of being part of a fandom versus being part of a community, and like what that distinction is. Because like for some of the bigger franchises, obviously, like Legend of Zelda is like celebrating its 35th anniversary, you know, and so I'm just like excited. There's like this hype on Twitter, but am I part of a community there? I wouldn't say so. But then I think about things like Animal Crossing, which is or Animal Crossing New Horizons specifically, where their Twitter account like fluctuates from it's Isabelle running it versus Tom Nook running it. And then there's these like the meme culture and like interactions there. So I feel like community has something to do with those interpersonal interactions, but there is some sort of leveling in my mind, I think, in terms of like, do I actually interact with you regularly and game with you versus is it that we just are fans of the same thing and happen to see each other on the internet? So that's what I'll leave it. Pass it to Sweater.
I don't know. I feel like one of the ways my thinking has changed a lot about communities is thinking a bit more in a micro sense than I used to. Like when I think about my gaming community now, and COVID has probably really accelerated this too, because, you know, I tend to think of my community as, you know, the people that I play with and interact with directly. So, you know, we have a ProfsPlay community, you know, and then, you know, all of you that watch and interact in various ways are also part of that community in kind of different ways. And I also, so I was just talking about D&D before stream started. So my fellow streamers know, some of you in the chat probably have also figured this out about me. I'm a person who gets very strongly obsessed with something. And that's all I want to talk about.
What?
I know, it's shocking. So, you know, my thing right now I'm thinking a lot about is D&D and this idea of, you know, each kind of play group feels like a different community that's part of this bigger like discourse of you know, D&D. And then I also follow kind of like the bigger like news about D&D, and like I know people that like wrote for the new like rule book and stuff, and like, you know, some of the issues, some of the conversations that are happening about like race and representation in D&D, that, you know, not every group I play with is necessarily like following that stuff. So I don't know, like I feel like I'm thinking of communities as being these kind of like microspheres that I interact with that are part of some larger, and that's a really good thing you brought up, Wizard, part of some larger fandom community. I'm not even totally sure. And with that, I will look up. I don't know how to look as admiring as I don't have a dad pride, but
I'll a work of art, like a chiseled like David towering above you, whose proportions are all wrong. Yeah, you know, there's so much to talk about here. I think I'm in a way glad I get to kind of go last, because you've both brought up, you know, really important kinds of ways of framing what community is and like the differences between those kinds of social interactions. You know, when I think of community, it's playing with you all here, or playing, you know, with like my brother, or, you know, local people, that kind of like game community. Whereas on places like Reddit, I'm part of this collective, I guess. And those of us who, you know, have worked with Jim and Betty G, talk a lot about affinity. You know, like the thing that brings us together is the affinity for that thing. So I follow, you know, on Reddit when I'm actually logged into Reddit. I live dangerously these days. But when I'm logged into Reddit, you know, I'm part of, you know, the State of Decay subreddit or something. Is that a community? Yeah, kind of, yes. It's got some of the hallmarks. I don't really know anyone other than a couple of the maybe key posters or something. But we all share in this like for this thing. And so, you know, that's a way of participating in it too. So I'm a part of a lot of those things. And Sweater, you were kind of talking about this, sort of thinking about it in the micro and then the macro level. So, you know, I think that really brings that home. I think that's a great way of framing it. You know, with you all, you know, this is the kind of gaming I do with you, and that's great. And then we extend that into, say, Discord or something. And then in other things, my passion for, say, Mass Effect or something, I share with some of you, as well as the part of the other, you know, Reddit or a broader affinity group or space. So I think we'll probably, you know, come back to some of these themes. So thank you for just teeing up a softball for me. And with that, I will lob it ever so gently back to you, Prof.
Okay, cool.
Wait, you need to answer.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Don't, you're not off the hook.
Yeah. It's yeah, and I think I purposefully I chose like a pretty kind of complex and contested, you know, and kind of open term for a reason. I wanted to see what kind of meanings that people bring to it, and kind of the ways you see that fitting into your own experience. I think I like some folks here and other places. I think I struggle sometimes with the idea of community and what it means to like belong, right? And be part of something. But if there is one community that I would consider myself a part of, it would definitely be like the Tekken fighting game community. Part of it is, I think, the kind of the cultural, just kind of the cultural nature of, I don't know, fighting games communities in general. I don't know if anybody else has heard this, but they have a reputation for being very encouraging, not like individual players, right? But I think if within the community, people want you to do better and want you to be better and want to support each other, right? Part of it is because it makes it more fun for the rest of us, right? Because we all, you know, just the competition is heightened and there's a lot more theory crafting, and it gets much more interesting when more people are involved. That's not to say there's not a lot of like individual, right, toxicity within like the play space. I've gotten my fair share of get wrecked noob direct messages on PlayStation, which is really impressive because, as you all know, typing on that virtual keyboard is a lot of work. And so for somebody to put in that work just to tell me how terrible I am, it means a lot to me personally as a player. And I think I'm part of like other kinds of fandoms, right? I would say, but I think whether or not I'd consider those communities necessarily is yeah, I don't know how I feel about that yet. I think bringing up Reddit, I think, is a really good kind of test case and a test example. I often do also browse Reddit logged off all the time, but when I am logged in, sometimes I feel like the game subs that I'm part of, right? Part of that decision is, do I want to kind of be part of this conversation? Do I want to be part of this community, right? Do I want to contribute or just lurk or whatever? I guess that kind of opens us up to another question, which is what are y'all's thoughts on game communities in general? And we kind of touched upon it, so feel free to kind of expand on stuff that we've said already, or kind of push the conversation in a new direction. And in the meantime, I will try and get everything set up for our play session. Should we go in the opposite direction? Should I pass it over to Jay as I stare at you semi-awkwardly? I don't know. Yeah, what are your general thoughts on game communities?
You know, I'm getting a bunch of echo. Echo. Maybe I just came in blasting. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
You know, I want to actually respond to a couple of the things in chat because I'm too lazy to type this back in. Fisticuff. Yeah, you know, I think you're right. There certainly games, you know, when you talk about like how people talk about things like games in the sort of public imagination or the mainstream media, whatever you want to call it. You know, games are often associated with all those sort of negative things in general, violence and sexualization and representation and all those kinds of things that we talk about, which are, of course, important things to talk about. We here, certainly in this channel, seem to think of them a little bit differently and maybe with a little more nuance. But I think game communities, the toxicity, the nastiness, the just ugliness that comes out of a lot of any community, whether that's, makeup tutorials on YouTube or auto repair, forums or whatever it is, people argue over Chevy or Ford, whatever, like that's human nature. But it seems to really get attached to game communities in particular, probably for good reason. But that is another important way of thinking about it. And I wonder, because I'm actually, strangely enough, I'm doing a unit with one of my classes, not my games class actually, this very week, about the idea of affinity spaces and virtual communities and stuff. So we're talking about this very thing. And I have seen certainly in sort of student posts and stuff like that. And Andrea, you're bringing the same thing up. Like, I don't really belong to any communities, but I do all these things in these other spaces. I think by redefining what we mean by community towards those things like fandoms or affinity spaces or whatever we want to call them, I think helps us understand that kind of participation too. Because following streamers and like subscribing to some YouTube channels and stuff is a kind of participation. It's a little more passive or at a distance and stuff, but I think it still counts. So I would extend how we define communities a little bit, and I think maybe that it like gets away from that negativity.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I didn't want to type all that, so I have the microphone, so I might as well just spew it out there.
Yeah. Yeah. So the thing I was thinking as I was reading through chat is, so like what I focus a lot, so my specific expertise is math education, but thinking a lot about identity and how we construct or perceive or interact or make sense of anything to do with identity. Because what I was thinking about, a lot of us are talking about how we see ourselves in this relational way of communities. But the point of like how others see the community itself, like that's like a discursive move also, right? We're talking about a particular kind of community. And so we see this a lot in press, in the ways that things get taken up. And of course, because of the way that we know how money moves in the digital space, like we're going to get clickbait and we're going to get like the spotlight is on all of that toxic stuff. It doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. It's just like in terms of how things are, how we create these realities as we're talking about what a community is or is not. And part of it is, I think, really interesting because there's somewhat this like association effect that happens of like, oh, well, all you people who play XYZ, and then there's like this like idea or perspective that is imposed. But it's not that. Part of the messy thing is that both of those things are part of this co-construction or multi-construction of what it means to be a community at all, or what those specifics, like what does it mean to be part of the Minecraft community? Or I'll take specifically Wizards Unite. Like I'm talking about myself, but there are certain, and I don't think there's any secret, so I don't feel bad saying it, but there are certain like pockets within this larger community that I avoid because I don't care for those types of interactions, or like, I don't care about speedrunning. I don't care about like, what is the mathematically precise way or most efficient way to do something. And so that's not just for that specific game. It's for generally all sorts of games. That's not the kind of experience I'm looking for. So when we're thinking about community, it's kind of like, what is it that we're searching for in that, and that's going to be different depending on who you are.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess thinking of that too, what you brought up, Wizard, of this idea of, the perceptions that people have of communities too. I've been thinking a lot about this this semester, as I'm having students play games in class. So, we spent a week, for instance, on Undertale. And so, most of the students that like, there was one single person that like was somehow just completely unaware of this game's existence and had never encountered the community online. But, the people that hadn't played it for the most part were deliberately not playing it because they were like, oh, that's that weird community. Like they're really into skeletons and people are like way too into it.
Skeleton.
Way too into
always a fun thing to talk about in class, but like it's part of like talking about the game's larger discourse and community, right? And so all the people that like had not played it were like, oh, my friends were trying to get me into that, but I was like, whatever, that game looks stupid. And sure enough, like once they started playing it, most people that hadn't played it before found that it was really different than what their perceptions were, just because they had seen you know, kind of through cultural osmosis, absorbed all the fan art and the fandom and kind of knew who some of the characters were. And it was like, oh, this game is actually nothing like I thought it was in terms of its story and mechanics. So that can really like color, you know, I think in games in particular versus other forms of media can really color your perception going in as like to like whether you want to get involved with that community or not, or like for another to call out Jay's favorite game. You know,
I did it. Don't worry, I did it in chat already.
I never done Rust just because I heard it was bananas and toxic and there was just going to be like weird racist stuff. And I like just don't think I can handle that vibe. And so as a result, like I really didn't know what the game was until you played it, Jay. And I was like, this is not like actually what I thought this game was like. So I don't know. That's like another thing to think about when we think about communities, right? Is those kind of perceptions that we build. Oh, wait, yeah, you literally just said that. I didn't even realize.
So you can call it out as much as you want. I've already self-disclosed.
Okay.
No, it is terrible. It's terrible and great. But, you know, like, again, it's the problem with the word community. And Prof A, I know, here's your segue back to you, I think. But, like, why you picked such a loaded term. Community has lots of connotations and interpretations and stuff like that. And like, I've been, like we've been saying, in Rust, you know, I've been able to find people that I actually like and they do cool stuff. You know, I follow certain streamers or content creators or whatever that aren't that like nasty, toxic kind of, you know, people. They're funny or they're creative or they do like build guides or something like that. So I actually like customized my way into like a little part of that community, I guess. That's kind of interesting too, that I could like, you know, again, we've talked a lot about that idea of like customization, but like to make the experience I want, I can just follow certain people, you know, and like filter my way into like my own kind of structure or network of other people. It's just kind of interesting. So Prof A, maybe that's why you chose that term, right?
Yeah, I mean, you got me, you nailed it. And I think that's like, I don't know, that's like a very, I don't know if you consider it to be like a teacher move or just like a Prof A move, but I think it's, there's a lot of words that we take for granted, right? And sometimes, taking a second to not take them for granted, right? Unpack them, talk about what they really mean, or how they position people in different ways, I think can lead to a lot of like really cool, fun, generative conversations. Fisticuff, I want to come back to your question, maybe at the midpoint of our play session, because this is sort of what another thing that I want to get at, although not now, but at some point, I'd like to hear about folks' different, very positive and very not so positive gaming community experiences. Everybody, we've now gotten talking about Rust, and it also makes me think of the private servers,
comes back to Rust.
RP servers that are created for streamers in particular, so they can avoid some of that toxicity, right? In kind of those more public, unmoderated, right, spaces, while also creating. I mean, role play just leads itself to a very just a lot of really cool avenues for content creation, you know, and it's something that I've been thinking about a bunch. But anyway, we will come back to all that talk in a little bit. Why don't we get
Rust and sausage talk? Don't worry, I'll get my moment.
I'm just trolling Jay in the chat. Prof A is just having a very profound moment.
Profound moment.
I'm like sausage.
Only there is a way for us to render the thought bubbles.
We need to get Big Sausage to sponsor us. Can we get some Big Sausage to get Johnsonville or whatever?
Oh my god, that's funny.
JBS came in. Yes, no, you came in at the best time. You just caught Sausage Talk. This has been our now recurring segment, Sausage Talk. Thank you. And why don't we don't starve together with some sausage?
Oh, yes.
What do you think?
Smooth.
How was that? You like that?
So
I'm talking
smooth.
softballs today.
Yeah. Why don't we get into it? So I'll just be sharing my screen to start, but obviously anybody feel free to take the screen share at some point during the game if you feel like you've got something cool or interesting. Being chased.
I forgot we could do that. Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. So right before we started streaming, and now is probably a good time. You're going to get a little bit like behind the scenes sort of thing. We talked about how much do we want to strategize. We're going to maybe now strategize about strategizing. We want to like tackle this where we each take complementary characters, or do you all just want to kind of hop in and see what happens? We can min-max a little bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking about our last playthrough and just what I ended up spending a lot of my time on, which is hunting animals. So in that sense, I'm leaning toward Wigfred. I understand that my weakness is that I only eat meat. But the fact that I have a little bit of extra attack power is pretty tempting.
Oh, and she comes with like a spear and stuff. That's cool.
And we can get meat relatively easily. I mean, you struggle a little bit right at the beginning, but yeah, okay. Do you all want some suggestions?
Yeah. Tell us about the meta.
Walter is pretty good. Okay. Walter is a really good character. Comes with a weapon already. Isn't affected by fear. Has a couple of bees. You don't really have to worry about bees. Winona is good.
Get a mouse over while you're talking about them.
Yeah. Winona right directly above is good. Or Winona. Again, has no negative things. No traits that are terribly negative. Wilson, the just default character, is pretty good. Nothing special, but again, nothing bad. I think all three of those, I think, would probably be characters we want to be. Or if you just want to go nuts, go for it.
I will say something in favor of Wilson. I know he's like the very vanilla generic character, but he does grow a magnificent beard, which gives you insulation in the winter. So if you're struggling to get a hat or a thermal stone, his beard actually provides a. Out of all the characters, he might have the most beard insulation.
I noticed there's an odds of survival too. Like I never noticed that before. Slim, Grim, and None.
None.
Yeah. I didn't even see the nuns, but that's great.
When Willow's not bad. I've never.
I usually play
fire
Willow.
Starts though. Doesn't she automatically fire start? Or
yeah,
no?
she has a lighter, so she's usually the one that I pick. But I haven't explored other characters that much.
Yeah, she's pretty good too. I thought for some reason that she would like randomly start a fire, but maybe I'm wrong.
She will if your standing is too low.
Gotcha. Okay.
Got it.
So man, like just randomly lighting things on fire.
I'm gonna try Walter because I like his dog.
I'm going Willow because I want to light things on fire that you'll have to put out. I'm gonna be the anti person.
I like it. Well, we're on. I think I'm hosting an endless server, so the punishment for death is slightly less bad.
Cool. I'm gonna go with Winona.
I'm gonna go with it. I'm not gonna spend time now on customization, but it is possible.
Oh no.
Are all of these items just aesthetic, or do any of them have bonuses or anything? Like there's
that's what I want to know too.
Oh. I just realized I jumped in the server and the day has been going already.
Oh crap!
It's about to be night. Well, this is going to be a short run.
And it's day 4, so it's been running this whole time.
Oh wow!
You want to just spin a new one? No, it'll probably take too long. This will be part of our challenge.
I didn't take too long. I could. Should I?
I'd respin one. Maybe that's 4 full days of.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Hello. Okay. I was going to say, I have a lighter. I can light something on fire. Okay, that's fine.
Your screen.
There you go. All right. Okay. Logged, host, new.
I think this might be the longest we've gone before we actually got to the game. We've gone almost 30 minutes now, which is good. This is a great question, of course. And since we've already played Don't Starve, we've got some of that already.
I was so curious. I just wanted to know.
That's weird that it didn't pause.
Yeah, I guess what I should do in the future is I should just global pause. I should just load in.
Go in,
right away, which is what I'll do now. So yeah, for any experienced, same password, y'all. Okay. Same world name, same password. Spinning up now. For anybody who has played before, I am using Global Pause as a mod. That's the only mod that I'm using.
Are there other mods? Did the mods from the standalone work on Don't Starve together? Or are they separate mods and stuff? Because I installed, because I played somewhere around 40 hours of the game after we did our stream. I got kind of into it. I used a couple mods. One which was like added, icons to things on your map. It just was easier. I know it's kind of cheating a little bit, and that's fine. I can live with that.
Are you playing with random people, Jay? You were playing with
I was just playing on the solo. Just don't
starve.
Okay. Not the
okay.
Not the don't starve together.
So we're in, and global pause is on. So feel free to
All right.
whenever y'all are ready.
I'm coming.
And we will try to not starve this time. I think last time I feel like I was like very I can't even think of the word right now.
It says there's 4 3 there. Having a little trouble joining.
Yeah, I can't connect either. It says 3 of 4. So I thought you were in, Jay.
Yeah.
Oh. Is anybody in? But are you in? Welcome to
Here's one for the bingo sheet. Technical problems. Here we go. Let's see. Can we knock a few of them out? All right.
Oh, yeah. It says 4.
Big Earl. We got Big Earl. We got...
Stick-up suggests big sausage.
Big sausage.
What happens if you unpause? You try...
I'm gonna...
Okay. There we go. All right. I just got it.
Same.
Oh, I wonder...
That's weird.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get... Hey, gamer hater.
Gamer hater.
Who did I say?
I'm gonna get started. It looks like we're all starting in the same area, which is kind of nice.
Sweet.
I don't know why I'm picking berries. There's literally no reason. I can't eat them.
You can give them to us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I'll do that.
So here's a few tips that I learned. Grab stuff like berries. Apparently in Don't Starve Together, you can grab carrots and they'll regenerate. So grab those sticks, rocks, and stuff. And then kind of what we did last time, where we spent a couple of days just wandering, looking for a good base location. But get grass and sticks so you can make at least 2 torches per day. Because at night you'll want the torch out. We can probably hang out closer together. So not all of us need a torch as long as we kind of stick together the way we are. But you want to not get into the darkness. Darkness hurts.
Yeah, I feel like I was talking a lot last time, like giving orders. So I feel much more
sorry.
stepping back and letting Jay take the wheel.
Okay. I apologize in advance. With games, I'll get like that when I'm like into it and just like so.
No, I need someone to tell me what to do because otherwise I'm not going to help y'all. So
I would suggest also, and actually, Prof A, I got this from you last time, but living near Beefalo.
That's my
is a big helper. It comes in very handy.
I love the beefalo. I found my first flint.
Oops. I just killed a turkey.
You killed it? I saw the turkey over there.
Yes.
Those
very
things
proud
are
of myself.
All right, so Sweater's the hunter.
I came with a slingshot though. Oh.
Nice.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
That's good. All right. I'm gonna
still gathering essentials. I don't want to make an
grass and twigs are the most important immediately.
What I want to make
here's
a pickaxe. I need one more.
I found the Maxwell statue. Oops. And I think I triggered.
Does that have like the clockworks near it?
I don't know. It's got something big. Not clockwork.
You said rocks.
Oh yeah, it is clockworks.
Rocks.
Sorry.
Rocks.
Yes. Rocks are okay. You don't need them as much. Grass and twigs for like the first day are the biggest.
Got it. Also, are y'all playing controller or keyboard and mouse?
I'm playing keyboard.
I'm on keyboard and mouse.
Keyboard and mouse. I actually did find controller for combat was much better. Are you on controller?
I was last time, but
it's kind of awkward.
I kept really hard to target. So like when the hounds would come by, suddenly I'd be in kind of trouble because I didn't know I couldn't hit them and I wouldn't swing and the spiders and stuff. And then I tried on controller and I did find it much easier. Navigating the menus is where we were talking about this last week I think, but we were talking about hello.
Hi.
We should stick together so we can share a torch.
Yeah, Sweater's to the left of us, or
sorry, I've just wandered
whichever direction you're looking at.
grab that grass. Go ahead. Grass.
Don't
go north yet. Looks like it's getting towards the swamp, and we're a little underpowered for the swamp. Let's try to.
I'm gonna stay with Jay because he's gonna keep me alive.
Let's go down this road. Let's travel down this road.
Oh shoot!
Looking for grasslands if we can.
Hornet's nest.
I hear the music changing, so that seems good, right?
Avoid these a little bit because there's enemies. It was like I was down here already a little bit, so.
No, I don't know where you all went.
Backtracking a tad.
I found.
Wait, is that a robot?
It's a big, kind of like a boss enemy, like a little mini boss enemy.
Oh man!
If you don't get too close, it won't regret.
Here's a carrot. Okay, I'm just gonna keep following you.
Are you all near like a gravestone by any chance?
We were. If you go straight,
keep going down the road.
You'll
okay.
Just a little bit south, and then west, you'll find the road, and then just kind of follow that.
Wait, south of the gravestone?
Just like a tad south, I think. Ooh, this is kind of a good area.
The transition is nice for now, literate and stylish, and then eventually it'll start like we'll start.
I'm going to make a couple of
turkey. Oh, I can't.
I'm going to make a couple of torches. Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm actually going to torch up right now before, so I don't.
Spider, if you haven't yet, I would build a couple of torches if you can.
Suspicious.
At least 2. And then, you and I can stick together and then share a torch essentially. It's on right now. If you take it out of your inventory, it won't burn.
I'm being very.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoops.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it like defaults to your inventory, which is really annoying.
Yeah,
so, like, when you craft it, you like automatically burn 5% of it or something.
Good. Oh no, I'm at 86.
Spider, watch out for spiders.
Oh no.
They're okay. Again, if you don't get too close, they won't.
Oh no.
Don't just run away. If you just keep running, it'll stop aggro after just a little bit.
What's in these little holes that are
they're like little groundhogs or something. And oh, cool. Oh, there's a little. If you click on.
Will they hurt us?
Oh, sweet. No. Okay. You can eventually kind of farm them for food, but head north and then keep going west a little bit.
Got a decent pile of flint if anybody needs to make.
Sweater, did you ever find that road?
I'm on a road, but I don't know if I went the right way.
We keep going west here.
Oh man, I found grasslands, but they're not big enough to house beefalo, unfortunately.
And if possible, if we do find beefalo,
wow, there's a fork in the road.
Literal fork.
I'm gonna have to cook tomorrow. I think.
Spiders.
I'm hungry.
Can you see like what direct? Is there like a way to have a compass on the screen?
I think you have to.
Oh, there was.
You can
there's a mod where
map.
you can have the map on constantly, and then that it sort of serves as a compass.
Because I realized I rotated the map, so I wasn't going in the direction.
Oh yeah.
All right, here comes darkness. So I'm going to light a torch.
Okay.
Oh wow! I think I have
down this.
I have another mod. I have minimap as a mod.
Should we stay with your one torch, or should I
try to stay like in the circle, and let's go back to the road. And we'll sort of follow the road a little bit.
It's nice knowing
the road is.
We're kind of on it right now.
Oh, I see it. Okay. We're just following it.
Yeah. Just a little
what are those
bit.
fireflies?
I don't want to get too far away.
No!
Oh
no.
Okay. So we are in Anthony.
I'm a ghost now?
Yeah, so you can go back to where you started.
They're like fireflies. They don't seem to do anything. Ooh, this might be it.
This is
good. Oops.
I got it.
This is grass, so there might be beefalo here. Why don't we?
You want to stop?
Yeah. All right. So we know how like tall it is. Why don't we kind of just go explore a little bit?
Yeah. Double check it because the grassland that I found had no beefalo.
All right. Yeah.
Oh god, it's daytime. Thank goodness.
For you, what's the map? Is it? It's not tab. What is?
Well, I can open the map with M, but I don't know. Yeah. Like I can't figure out how to tell like what direction is which. Like what I don't know what direction north is, for instance, because like if you hit E, it rotates.
Right.
So I don't know.
Oh, gotcha.
Which way it's supposed to be? Could you open your map, ProfsPlay, so I could just like screen cheat a little bit.
Screen cheat. It's not screen cheating. That's
wow.
Strategy.
I am like nowhere.
Okay, can you scroll up a little bit
for y'all?
Okay, so I just got to see where that little vortex thing is, and I can orient my map in the same way because it's like the only thing we have in common. Okay, let's see.
I don't know where he is.
No, Prof. He's rotated his map a couple of turns.
Yeah.
So
this is how mine started.
Like, are we in that grass or are we in a different patch of grass?
No, we're actually at that little pathway.
Oh,
like kind of. We're actually not that far.
Now I
Okay.
did.
Why don't we go? I don't know if you have the map open and still
I do.
oriented the first way. There's a little bit of like grass. I think he hasn't explored there, just like to the southeast. Let's go look maybe over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't mind. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start. I gotta
There we
make a
go.
pick
Okay.
because I'm getting hungry and I can't eat not meat, as everybody
Oh, that's
knows.
right. Yeah.
So I gotta make a fire tonight and eat some of my meat.
But you can grab it.
Oh, wow.
Logs,
Noises.
logs. Wait, why can't I?
Yeah. So let's follow this down a little bit, and then we have to start heading east.
Full of cut grass. Jeez.
This way.
How in the world? Well, that's good. I guess I have all this unnecessary
Yeah, all right.
non in my inventory. I should get rid of.
Bunnies. I
Oh
love
yeah.
the
All right. So that's
bunnies.
good. You can build traps and get meat from those bunnies. So we want the bunnies.
Okay.
And if there's like a couple of beefalo here, this would be a perfect spot. Or, well, a good spot. Oh, yep, beefalo. All right, I got it. So, Prof A, I found beefalo
Oh, yeah.
and rabbit. Not far from where you've explored. Hard to describe here, but if you go, do you want to try to find it, or at least can I at
you
least
found beefalo?
explain where we are? Yeah, I found beefalo and rabbit in a grass area, which is pretty good.
What's the how? Oh, I
Yeah,
found chest.
What's that?
Um,
Oh, yeah.
how? Where is it in relationship to our starting area?
Yeah, why don't I try to describe it? Basically, just straight south, like almost exactly straight south. You have to go around, and I think you've almost explored this area already, so you have to backtrack a little bit.
So
All
straight south of where we started.
Yeah, pretty much straight south. There's going to be a little bit of like water that you're going to have to navigate around just a little bit, but if you open your map, and like so, just go straight, essentially south. Go back to your map one more second. I'll screen cheat as well.
Okay.
We broke that seal, so I think we're fine. Let me map here for a second too.
That's a living chest. His name is Chester.
All right, so if you follow that road that you're on right now, basically just follow it down, and I think you'll run into us.
Okay, cool.
You're heading essentially right to us. Go just a little east. Go straight east, basically, from where you are. Yep.
Okay, I see all the grass.
Yeah, there you are. Hey.
Is this flammable
Hey.
Yeah. So what you do is you build not on the grass. You build like somewhere over like up here, so you're close but not too close.
Yeah,
and then it won't catch on fire. But then you can go harvest rabbit and beefalo and get manure and do all kinds of stuff.
For now,
Yeah, this is actually not a bad spot just in general, because if you go straight, basically northeast, there's those chess piece, those Meccano chess piece, whatever things. There's a bunch of those, so there's some stuff to do around here. This is actually a pretty good spot to build a permanent base.
eat this carrot on the ground. I can't eat it, by the way. So anybody who wants carrots, here's berries.
I'm going to build a trap really quick and start trapping rabbits.
I'm a meatitarian.
Right. I know, poor bunnies. There's this really weird thing. So I don't know if we're going to get to it in this stream, but you can eat pigs. There's pigmen kind of in this game, and you can eat the pigs, but they seem to be sentient. Like they can talk, and they can sell you items and things. So it's a little weird. Rabbits and beefalo I kind of get, but like the sentient pigs that you can kill and then eat. Hey, there she is.
Oh my gosh.
You're a ghost.
Next Profs play, we're going to talk about the ethics of eating.
Yeah, it's a little strange. All right, so I think this is actually a pretty good. How do you spawn?
How do I unghost?
I think you just click on the starting.
Wait, what? Do I have to go back to the starting point?
Yes, you have to be there.
Oh no!
So just,
the reason it took me so long is because can I share my screen for a second? So
yes,
when you're on the whoops, I don't know why I'm windowed. So like on mine, it's not filling in the map as I go. So I couldn't even like figure out where I was on the map. Like all I could do was just, like hope I was going in a southern direction because it doesn't fill in the map when you're a ghost.
Prof A, do you have extra flint or no?
I do,
Whoops.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that my screen share would actually like
kick us.
Undo. So there's no screen now. Oh wait, can we re-add it? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Extra flint. I forgot how to take some of the flint and not all of the flint.
I think it's middle mouse. Is it middle mouse?
Oh, that. Okay. Thanks. Or how do I do this?
I'm going to suggest. Do you want to build base here? Should we build base here?
Yeah. I'll say go for it. You want rocks? I have.
If you have rocks, I can make the fire pit. And then we just need to get 1 gold to make a science machine.
All right, here.
And there's gold. There's some nodes to the northeast of us.
How many?
Maybe others too.
You need 10?
I need...
There's 9. I just dropped 9 next to you.
Okay.
Can I put the flint in Chester? Is that okay?
Sure. Put whatever you want, Chester. Up to
I feel
9.
bad. Like, here you go. Here's some pine cones, Chester. Like, I feel like that's not as useful.
We can plant the pine cones if we need more.
Yeah, we'll make a tree farm in a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah, when you gather stuff, I would put stuff like pine cones and things in there, and make like a communal. There should be a fire going.
There is one. Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, I just like freaked out.
I'll keep that fueled. It's probably time to eat. So you can cook if you gathered berries or carrots. Just cook one in the one in the fire, and it should.
How big is our buffalo herd here? Can I?
Decent.
One?
That's a decent size.
Okay. I'm gonna put some.
I saw at least 4.
Here.
Hello, sorry, chat. Hello, sorry. I'm the worst.
Hello, chat.
Hello, everyone who's there. I think I accidentally gave all my wood to someone. You might want to put another log in.
Sure.
Okay, cool. That should get us through the night.
What's going on over there, wizard?
Does anyone? Well, okay. So I was trying to cook, but I clicked on the wrong thing, so I ate it. Remember how I kept eating the food instead of feeding it to y'all? That's me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we shouldn't cluster quite so close to each other around that fire. I know we're all huddling for the warmth. I'm gonna go grab stone and gold and stuff. I'm just gonna do a quick mining run. I would my suggestion is, again, I'm sorry for giving orders, but yeah, just gather wood, grass, twigs, that kind of stuff. There's a couple berry bushes around, go gather the berries really quick, so we can have some of those. And then we should make a drying rack or a couple of drying racks. Which I think actually that takes the science machines.
I guess I should just like exit. I think I should try and reconnect because this is not letting me respawn. It just plays like a little trumpet noise when I click on it.
Oh, weird. Yeah, see if reconnecting will do it. I can't turn the aggro off these beefalo. Oh my gosh.
Oh, just keep running. Keep running.
Keep running.
Just keep running. No. Keep running. If they can't swing at you, they'll lose interest. So just keep running. Don't turn and juke like that. Just run like basically in a straight line.
Got it. Okay. Yep. There we go. So that one.
And yeah, don't hit them unless you mean it.
Oh no, I need to hit them because
because you're gonna collect some meat. Yeah.
I have to separate them from the herd so I could get meat.
Right.
Shoot. I disconnected and reconnected. I'm still a ghost.
Oh no.
It's time for the Googles.
Oh yes.
Go for it. Take care, Literate. Thanks for stopping in.
Can you catch fish, Jeff?
I don't know. Maybe.
I see like a little family of fish right here, but obviously I don't have a fishing rod or anything. Oh, I also see a monster spawning in there, but
I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I never got around to it. If you could, I never did. Let's see. We'll all want to eventually get backpacks.
Backpacks.
Or more stuff. Prof, what was that?
I'm way better at combat with a controller.
Yeah, totally. Did you switch to a controller?
No, I'm good. I got it. Beefalo felled. Well, I got a horn, y'all.
Nice. Oh, good. You can make. I think in the winter, you can when they're in like breeding season, we can craft like a helmet that makes it so they don't aggro on you, and you can keep collecting stuff.
Oh yeah, that also doubles up for very good warmth.
Yes, yeah.
If I recall correctly. Do you have a science machine up or not yet?
I'm about to. I just grabbed some gold.
Sometimes I find the thermal stone to be a little more resource effective than clothing.
It's kind of both, you know. Hey, big beefalo. Oh, we got some rabbits in the trap.
Oh yeah, let's go get it.
All right, I'm gonna cook super quick. I'm a little low.
All right, let's see. So science machine.
To pick flowers tomorrow. I need sanity.
I need wood. I need
halfway.
Wood.
What's going on today? I guess I could go right now.
Can I need something in Chester? Oh no.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Wait, I have to murder the rabbit though.
You don't have to yet. Hang on to it just for a second.
Okay.
You will eventually. Wait, yes.
Wait.
Sorry.
Can I assign that to someone else? No. Although it'll be like me in the last game in Minecraft, and like just kill it. It's just kill it.
You said yes.
Yeah, you turned on a dime. That's true. All right.
I'm guessing you'll put that near the fire.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
I'm gonna put it. Yeah, pretty much right next to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait.
A little bit of wood.
Where's my lighter?
Well, you're good. It's not dark for another.
Okay.
A little while. The little clock up there, the little blue area is the only time where it's actually dark. It's just kind of like afternoon.
Yeah. I'm gonna go look for flowers because my sanity is dropping pretty quickly.
Oh yeah. Crap. I need to eat. Really forgot about my hunger.
I'm getting distracted by saplings. I'm like, ooh, saplings. I need these too.
All right. So let's see. We have a science machine going, so that's good. We should make a. Oops. Oh man. A drying rack. Let me see if I can remember how to do that.
Yes, and a crock pot soon.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna.
Oh, we're getting a sanity penalty because of a ghost.
Oh, the ghost. Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Sanity penalty.
Oh, really? I thought I had it on endless. Maybe I'm.
His sweater.
Yeah, I don't think I can. I think maybe it's not endless mode. It seems like it's only endless mode where you can do that.
Oh wait!
I don't know if you can change that on the fly or not, but.
Hold on. Did you find how to come back to life or not yet?
Yeah, it says to just touch the gate. But it like nothing happens when I do that. So I don't know if we're in the right game mode for that.
Oh, that's weird. Hold on. I'm going to global pause real quick. Sorry, everybody.
Are you good?
Let me check the settings.
Hey, rope. Do any of you all do? Does anyone have hay?
Okay, I don't see it here.
Cut grass, I should say.
I have a.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I'm going to make some rope so we can make a drying rack. And then
turn that off. I don't see a way to change it.
Yeah, I mean, that's all good. You guys can, I mean, if I disconnect, then you won't get the ghost penalty. So I can just like peace out.
If you walk into, I'm gonna unpause. Everybody ready?
We could restart. I mean, we're not in it far enough yet where if you want to restart, I'd hate to not have you.
Yeah, for real.
Have you tried walking into the?
Let me see. I've walked through it. I've clicked on it. I've used the walk to command and I've used the examine command. And none of those have done anything. I mean, I can. Why don't? Do you want me to share my screen real quick? Do you mind?
Oh,
maybe
you
I'm
know
like
what?
Missing something, or
we actually have to bring you back to life manually.
Oh.
One
of us has to do it.
Yeah. I think we have to telltale heart her into existence.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, F.
Someone's got a spider on him. No.
That was close. almost lost my self-control. Hold on. Hang in there, Sweater. We're going to get you back.
We kited the beefalo a little close to our camp here. We got
to bring back Sweater.
Jeff, where are you?
I'm collecting grass.
Okay.
So
I'm going to make a storage box here in a minute, and then we can start.
You don't have to kill for food. The thing is, my character's weakness is I only eat meat. So I unfortunately
You've done this to us.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Apologize.
I I put grass like on the ground over there.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
All right. Telltale Heart. Where are you? Actually, I have no idea where it is. Oh, it's under probably survival. Telltale Heart. I need a spider web. Okay. Sweater Wolf. Kill daytime. And then I got you.
All right, sweet.
Okay, yeah. I don't have any wood. There you go. All right. That should be good. That's actually...
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Generally, 2 logs will get you.
Oh, I was using twigs.
High.
Okay.
What's the difference between logs and twigs? Like, is there a ratio or no?
No, the logs are for the fire and for building some certain things, and then twigs. They're just like 2 different types of wood. Oh, you got a present.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
What is this thing?
Hooray.
Ooh, the lover's body.
Oh, is that that's our sanity though? That's why we have the little thing around us, right?
Exactly, yep.
Oh.
Is anybody
tell me a story.
Oh, where's oh no, we lost our storyteller. Sweater. Storyteller now. This is how you can tell I'm still like kind of a noob at this game, because I'm still like scared and I huddle by the fire at night.
You don't have to be super close. You can just be in the light. In fact, it actually is a little easier, because if we get a little too crowded in there, it like
we can't cook.
Yeah, it's hard to
do that.
Exactly.
There.
All right. So let me see. What we need is
spider gland.
How do you get charcoal? You got to burn a tree, right? All right.
Oh, Willow has a lighter.
Near all the other trees though, because
I'm gonna just burn a couple of trees.
Okay.
Just make sure it's like not in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. Why is this spider not coming up? Come here. Come at me, bro. Bro?
I see that light was a little excessive.
Also, a little survival tip for you. If you're ever out in the woods and you don't have a torch, or your torch is about to die, you can actually light a tree on fire, and it will count as light as well.
Look at you, Prof.
I'm ready to resurrect you.
Woohoo.
Gotta put this monster meat away.
Wait, so do I need to be at the thing, or should I just come to you?
That's a good question. Let me see. I assume these fires
things not.
they look
not going down.
What?
These oh, there they go. Just
all right, Sweat, you ready?
Let's just take longer in the
survival.
You still need more grass.
I'm getting a lot of lag.
Now, how do I use this? Oh, can you come to the camp, Sweater?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and just give this to you.
Oh, like just an item I can use.
Yeah. In the meantime, I don't know if anybody wants.
So now let's see. I can make a.
While I'm waiting, I'm just gonna
drying rack.
Cutting down trees.
Right.
Come on. All right. Let's get one more axe.
Prof Lynette, do you still have that rabbit?
Oh, yeah, I do. Let me go back.
You morally opposed to killing it?
Oh, I can kill it.
All right. Well,
oh, wait.
On the drying rack.
Does the rabbit expire?
It will eventually.
Oh,
so,
no.
There's a little trick. So it starts like green, and then it turns yellow, and then it turns, so it's like got 3 stages of
it's black.
Health essentially.
It's
now it's
nightmare
black.
fuel.
Yeah,
That was so fast. I just got the rabbit, I thought. Okay. Well, is it better to just murder it immediately?
You can hold on to it for a little bit and then cook it. Because you actually, every time you cook it, it goes up a tier, so you can actually let it get to like yellow, and then hey!
Wow, thanks. Oh my god,
dance party.
What do I do with this nightmare fuel then?
We can probably just ditch it somewhere.
Wait, so some of these rabbits are black already, though.
Oh, that's because your insanity is probably quite low.
Oh, never mind.
It's spawning like bad rabbits for you.
How do I help my sanity?
Pick flowers. Pick 12 flowers.
Yeah, pick flowers.
And then you make them into a crown, and that'll give you like a sanity boost.
I might be able to make you one. Let me see what Chester has.
Oh yeah, we did this last time. I remember.
By the way, I'm pretty low on.
Yeah, I see flowers.
Food. So if any of you have any to spare,
Here. Get 4 more. We can make you. We just need 12 for a crown.
Wait, is this you that I'm following? Who am I following?
You're following me.
Oh, never mind. I'm not trying to talk to you.
I don't know where I'm going.
Bye. Goodbye.
Ooh, hunt tomorrow, I think.
Okay, I have 1 flower. That was my accomplishment. I have food. I don't know where you are, Jeff.
I'm off gathering. We'll meet around dinner time or nighttime.
Okay.
Dinner time. Usually that's like when you want to kind of just do all your like healing and crafting and all that sort of stuff at nighttime, because there's only a little bit of light and all the useful stuff is right around that light. So daytime is really just kind of go gather, collect stuff.
Oh wait, I have too much wood. Not too much.
Nighttime, head back to camp and craft, gather resources, that sort of stuff.
I maxed out on my wood pile, so I'm just going to go back to camp and leave some there.
Yeah, we can craft a storage bin. I'm working on a...
Probably should soon, because...
we're working on, what do you call it?
Yeah, start a small
cauldron,
fire.
or cooking pot.
Yeah, I'm just hungry right now. I'm just hungry. Oh, dry rack up. Good for you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So do I do anything with this nightmare fuel?
You can probably toss it for now. I mean, there's probably a use for it, but I don't think on stream we're going to get to it.
Did I eat? Where's my meat at? I thought I just cooked. Oh, here it is. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I will for sure have to hunt tomorrow. What can I do? Oh, I can hunt right now.
You have rocks?
We got some.
Anyone have rocks?
I have 12.
Yeah, I think I put some in Chester. I could be wrong.
Along with these buffalo. This is like kind of dangerous because it might get dark.
Yeah, we have to actually kind of, if we can, kite them down a little bit further, like south in the woods. Because they're a little close to our camp, and if they get into, when they're in heat, basically, they will attack kind of on sight.
Oh, man. Getting late, and this beefalo is still quite angry at me.
I just hear the sound effects.
Uh-huh.
All right, there we go. Got a road. I got a road. Hopefully this road doesn't take me anywhere dangerous. Okay, there we go. All right, worst comes to worst, I can, what do you call it? I can torch my way back to camp, so it's all good.
Yeah, I would suggest always keep 2 torches on you.
Yes, that's a good call. Okay, let's fight.
Torch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, big lag.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, I made more beefalo mad, and I'm bringing them back to camp.
Don't bring him to camp.
I'm sorry. Sorry, everybody. Okay, it's fine. They're calm now.
Uh-oh. Thank you. I was like, wait, what's happening?
Now I'll tell you a story.
Yes.
Where's my meat at? Oh, there it is. Gotta get all. You know, Harmony Bells.
Well, thank you. My sanity's going up slightly.
Mine is too. My sanity is not good from like being a ghost for 3 days. It turns out that's not great for the old mental health. Hey, what is up? What is up, Sir Baron? Welcome, welcome. And
Hey.
entourage.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh, very nice. Thank you.
What a champion.
Do you need more?
Yeah, if you've got some food.
Wait, what do I have?
Myself.
I just have some seed. Oh, no, I have carrots. Here you go.
I think this is how I like it right
Oops.
here.
Oh,
I just dropped it on the ground.
thank you.
I like the Lost Track of our base. Oh, here.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Cauldron. Or
Excess.
Hotspot is next. So we need cut stone, charcoal, and twigs. Can someone either gather or share 6 twigs?
Yeah.
Thank
You got it, ProfsPlay?
Yeah. Oh, there's 12.
All right. Thank you.
I also don't know how to separate them.
I need to like reorient my map.
Prof, did you happen to get flowers or no?
I have 8.
Or know where I can get flowers?
I have 2, or wait, I have 2 petals. How do I?
I have 1.
Them for you.
They also expire. It takes them a long time, but they will expire. Just FYI.
Okay. Thank you.
Huh?
Okay. Prof, are you good on flowers or no?
I only have 3. You said I need 12.
I have 8.
You can pick them. You also get a bonus when you pick.
Yeah, I only saw.
Yeah, there's not a lot around. If anyone can make another trap, we should lay at least one more trap.
Oh, there's stone near us too. Anybody here inclined to do some farming? Because we do have a lot of manure just sitting around.
Yeah, we got to get the materials and stuff for it first.
Hey,
actually,
Gunter, welcome.
Gunter, what's going
here's
on?
what we can do. Prof A.
Yes.
Do a mission. Are you comfortable with a mission?
Almost. Let me eat a. Oh wow, I found.
Let me describe the mission to you.
Okay, go ahead.
Your mission, if you choose to accept it, we need to gather. Hang on one second. Make a. Words are failing me. Sorry.
Yeah, me too today. Me too.
No.
I see some
I've
flowers.
started the forest on fire. Sorry. We need to. What's the goal here? Sorry. Oh no, that's on fire too. Ooh, fire spreads differently in this game. Oh no! So we need to make a shovel to.
Done.
Oh, no, I really did start the forest on fire. Oh, sorry, y'all. That's not good.
That's okay. We can use that. We can use the.
Yeah, we can use it, but I don't know when it's going to stop. So all right, back to my idea. We need to get a shovel to dig up all the berry bushes we can find, and then we can then. I'm totally out of.
Yo, I lost our base. What in the world? Oh, it's down here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So you want berry bushes, Jay?
Yeah. So make a shovel. And then gather all the berry bushes you can find, like dig them up, because we'll replant them, and then they become like a constant source of like filler food, especially for wintertime. Like, so if we can get 20 or 30 plants, we can survive the winter. Try to get them, if possible. Try to get them a little bit further from the base. So, go kind of explore and get ones, because over winter time, let's see how I can describe this. Over winter time, if you have them nearby with berries on them, you can harvest them, but they won't regrow. So we'll keep a local supply. You keep a local supply like at your base, and then some nearby that you can run to pretty easily to harvest. And because you won't be running like halfway across the map, it doesn't matter if we've dug them up from over there. That makes sense.
Ooh, you have been building up.
Oh, I know. I'm telling you.
Love it.
It was about 40 hours in the single player one, and like I said, lots of wikis and YouTube videos and that kind of stuff. I went down the rabbit hole, so to speak. I went down the beefalo
wormhole.
All right.
God.
I'm in it to win it. I'm telling you.
Man, I don't know. Dusk does look kind of nice, but it's just like it triggers an emotional response.
Same. I'm like, go back.
Can it be daytime, please?
You're gonna die.
Oh, Jay, what are your thoughts on bees as a source?
I actually I don't remember ever really using them. I know you can, and I just never did. You can make like a bee box or whatever and collect stuff. But I never seem to actually use that.
I think my character will explode if he comes into contact with bees. So,
there was one.
Keep bees away from the base area, perhaps.
Yeah. We'll make a farm, but off in one direction or whatever. Yeah, totally.
But not next to the base. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff you actually don't want too near your base. These beefalo, for example, which are walking through our base.
Yeah, that's
making me pretty nervous.
I take full responsibility.
We'll just kite them away.
I do have to hunt.
We're not that close to winter, so it's not a huge issue, but sooner or later.
I'm picking up some berries as part of this mission. So if anybody wants them,
I could use actually as many as you can.
I really like this play style. being able to only eat meat definitely adds a new challenge.
Does anyone have any food to share by any chance?
I'm just.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm coming.
how does the crock pot work? I don't remember.
Uh,
Do you have to have
Uh,
4 of the same thing?
Yep.
No, there's different combinations. 1 meat and like 3 berries will give you meatballs, which are super effective.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
I've been placing traps. We need to start getting a little more. Our food production is kind of non-existent right now.
Yeah.
So we need to start trapping more of these rabbits, and then trying to cook. You can also make with twigs. You can use like 1 meat and 3 twigs, and it gives you a like a shish kebab, but it's
Ooh.
not super filling. The meatball is much more like filling.
Solid meatballs, bacon and eggs.
Yeah. To work on, but
Meat stew is like insane.
meat stews. Yeah, it's really good, but you need a pretty good source of food for that.
Do we have any logs for this here fire?
No, but we're gonna need them immediately. Get a fire going. I'll get them.
All right.
I don't have an axe yet.
Everybody good?
Oh, I can drop an axe that's almost dead on the ground for you. It won't
That
help
is
much, but
way better than no
Okay.
axe.
Logs,
whatsoever.
Oh, there we go.
Logs,
Okay.
logs, logs.
Whew.
All right,
I'm
I'm
gonna put
all
one more
for it.
log in, and that should be good for the night.
Put them on the
You got
ground.
it?
All right, so let's see.
Tell story. There we go.
Oh, did you
Do
need
you
berries?
have any?
Here you go.
So,
There we go.
They need to be cooked, though.
oops.
Kennedy.
Yeah, it's trying to
Oh, I'll get it. All right, those arms are going to try to grab the fire. Everyone back away from the fire really quick. Back away. Back away. All right, because they're going to grab it, and I have to add fuel immediately, and so I need to be able to get to it.
Oh crap! It worked.
All right, I got it.
Okay. You know what?
All right, we need one more. All right, that should be good.
I'll chase it. I'll chase it.
I have another log. Do you need it?
All right, just get it ready.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like Prof A chased away.
All right.
Can you switch away from the fire just a little bit? I'm struggling a little to. Yeah. Oh, I did.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh crap. Sorry.
And I just got the berry bushes. I'm so
I know. I
sorry.
was cooking them
Oh,
as I died.
starvation.
Yeah. All right, you're gonna have to res me, or I could be the boss on high. The Holy Spirit will be with you.
Yeah, you will have to stay away from us for now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you take a penalty, right?
Oh, wait.
I can go explore. Cool.
Did you give me seeds? Did you mean to? Or
I
no?
No, but that's okay. You can have them. I was just cooking them to have them prepped.
Okay. I need to go on a hunt real quick.
Wait, do we need a shovel to plant these berry bushes?
No, you plant them, and then you use manure on them to fertilize them.
Yep.
Okay,
right,
where
I'm gonna-
should
Type these
where should
people
they go?
Try to keep them a little away from the base again, because if they ever start on fire, you don't want to catch our base on fire. So like a little bit, maybe clear a little bit of the room to like the southwest of the base, not on the grass, but just like on the, or not on the hay looking grass, but the regular grass, and just start planting maybe rows. Ooh, I can haunt grass.
Oh yeah, I couldn't figure out what the haunting was for.
Sorry, I died, y'all.
What are you doing here, Chester? Put my beef
Oh
away.
wait, oh wait, oh wait. I need to eat. Speaking of.
Yeah, really, don't starve is like a very literal.
I have enough flowers for you.
It's a very literal title.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot a little bit about my food.
We have a
Food's gonna be
crock pot?
tough in the. Lost Prof Lynette.
Oh no. We totally lost her.
Oh shoot!
Oh crap, I took a hit.
Diddly-doo, stay away.
Okay.
Don't kill too many beefalo, because we'll run out of supply.
Sorry.
Prof A, if you kill spiders, or if you have monster meat, you can actually use one monster meat to make meatballs. So you can also hunt like spiders.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know what happened to my kiting skills. They are non-existent right now.
So
There
close
we-
to dead.
Holy cow, there's a ton
No.
of beefalo to the south of us.
Wizard.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's like 15 beefalo down here to the south. So
We lost her.
you probably actually harvest all of those, so they're not in the camp. and then use these ones as our source of like kiting and food and defense and stuff.
Uh-oh, I'm at 10 hunger.
Yeah, eat. I left a bunch of food on the ground. You can go, if you find my body, go back to my body. You can pick up, I'm right at camp.
Is it meat-based food?
Oh, crap, no. I hung one thing on the drying rack. There should be one turkey. It won't help much, but it'll
I mean, I've got 6 hunger, so everything helps.
It'll get you to 30 or so.
Great placement on the base, by the way. I must say, like right next to roads and stuff. That's great.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, light the fire.
Ooh, excellent.
I'm just gonna cook meat.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Oh, probably put 4 in the cooking pot. Put 4 in the cooking pot to make a stew. Uh-oh.
A crawling horror?
Crawling horror.
That
was a sanity thing. Yeah.
Oh, I see you, other ghosts.
Hey.
Stay over there. Stay over there.
Big pile of bones we got going down there.
I know, rather kind of a weird energy we have at our base now.
Ooh, I'm going to hunt the trees. Yeah.
Rather spooky.
Oh, I can hunt manure. I was born to do. Weird. It pushed.
Oh yeah.
And Chester.
It's gonna follow you. Let's check out this world.
Here, if you come down, I'll show you where all those beefalo are.
Oh yeah.
Beefalo are like OP.
Hi.
They haunt them. Oh wow!
I would not have done that.
Oh, he went bananas. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, living companions.
It's nothing like haunted manure. So if you go down this way, there was.
Oh, thank goodness! Full hunger. Let's go. Okay.
So you can shave them and you get wool. They provide manure. They can provide meat, and they can also be like defense. If the hounds come, you can just sort of kite them over to the beefalo, and then they'll act as your defense.
Oh yeah, it's almost hound time, isn't it?
I feel like you're my tour guide right now, because it's just like we're going roving over fields of beefalo, and Jay is like, the beefalo has many uses.
The beefalo provides many resources to the local inhabitants.
You want to take the chair so that people can enjoy the tour?
Oh yeah,
sure. Let's see.
Just monster. I can actually tank the spiders.
Hello.
Terrible.
Hide this.
Welcome to Beefalo Facts.
So welcome to Beefalo. So I'll very quickly. Our base is right here for viewers. Our base is right up here, and I just came south a little bit, and this is where all those beefalo are. And like I said, one of the cool things about beefalo, they provide a lot of different resources. So you want to keep them kind of close, but you don't want to keep them too close because they will mess you up when they're breeding.
All right.
They become like hostile.
Our resurrection.
Let's see.
Who wants it first?
It doesn't matter. We'll both head up there.
First, yeah.
You have enough for both of us?
Why don't you bring Sweater back to life?
Right.
Pay it forward.
Actually, unless Jay,
yes.
Do you want to come with me to the origin gate to see if like I'm just missing something about being able to revive without using the thing that that Prof A has?
Totally.
I took the jerky.
So that is,
we can go over water, can't we? We can just go.
Yeah, we can.
Straight. Oh, nice. Almost nice.
You know what's why? Okay, so you know what I'm realizing too, looking at your screen, Jay, is that it is actually completely inverted from mine, like the direction. So every time you told me to go south or east, I was going north and west, and that's how I got
I guess
lost.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
that's like one of my big.
Yeah,
one of my big things. Okay, we need to keep going this way.
Right. So I think it's just basically straight
start
north.
the berry bush farm yet?
Okay, so I don't know if this was the right spot, but I went up this way.
All right.
I only planted one, but if you want to put it somewhere else, I can.
That's good. Oh crap! It's not. Oh no.
Oh no! Because I still have
over here.
We both went the wrong way.
I still have 9 more, so I can move it.
Wow, it's hard to target the fire. There's corpses everywhere.
I know the corpses are right there, and it's hard.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't see.
Okay. Anyway, I'm scared, so I'm going to stay by the base.
Okay.
But I have a telltale heart for either of you. So
Okay.
when
cool.
you are, holy,
yeah, just one.
We actually do need that, but I
don't see any way to like click it or anything.
just wanted to make sure it wasn't one of those things where I'm just like totally overlooking something. Okay, so I guess we'll.
Oh, my sanity's real bad. Do you have a flower petal, Prof?
I do,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I'm gonna chase these things away.
Oh,
Please.
Oh man.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh no. Oh
What is
no,
a
my
fun
sanity.
one?
Tell me a story, somebody.
tell me a story. Where'd we go?
All right.
Oh, we're close.
Do you have Prof in
yeah.
it?
Just one flower petal. Oh gosh, it's attacking.
You can hit it back. Oh, here. Let me get it.
Oh, I can.
Take that. Okay. You have one. Can I grab that? Oh wow.
No, I need one more. I have 11.
I don't know who I'm giving this to, but here you go.
That was me. Thank you.
Oh, they're in
What's
Chester.
the
You want to just grab them from Chester.
Oh, they're in Chester. Okay, cool.
Let's
Thank
see.
you.
All right. Thank you for the revive.
Of course.
All right, what was I working on?
I'm gonna eat your jerky. Is that okay? Oh, and actually,
Oh, there's
I'm
a
good.
rabbit in a trap up here.
Wait,
Yeah,
how
we
do
should
I-
probably
That
collect.
may interest the living.
Oh my god, no. Too late.
Oh, no.
It was too late. It was too late.
Oh,
I should have moved away from the fire.
Count.
Oh no.
all right. Let's see.
All right. We're just gonna be in a cycle of resurrecting each other. I'm going back to this
I think
button.
so.
Yep.
I do like that the command for killing the rabbit is murder.
Murder rabbit. Yeah.
It does say murder.
Murder. Which is a good violence verb. Fitzcuff, there's one of your violence verbs.
Uh-oh. No spider glands yet. I'm trying to summon more spiders. They're eating their own.
Lynette, you said you started a berry.
No, I only planted one, and then
Okay.
I realized I was starving. So I think most of the berry bushes are by the fire right now,
There.
or where I died.
Okay. Who needs the next resurrection?
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Where are you?
All right. Wizard, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I have to make the telltale heart.
Not the straightest lines. I should probably be chopping.
What are the? How are you making those, Prof?
I need a spider gland and some straw.
Okay, cool.
Oh, look at that.
Is Chester? Can you wait for a second for Chester, or did you just plant him?
Oh, sorry. I like just chasing him around.
Does anyone have manure?
Oh, yeah. Where is the manure? I put it next to the base. I thought I did.
You gotta fertilize these
you
Yeah,
got
what?
berries.
Okay, I saw it up here too.
Thank you for that. It should be all over the place with the.
I'm sorry. Can we clean up this disaster mess out over here? I'm at the very least going to move it all.
Yeah. Are there any beefalo near the base that need to be kited?
You know what? We can actually kill this one for meat. There's one up just to the north west of base.
Yep.
Because we'll use the other ones that are a little bit further away as our like resources.
Right.
So we can just get rid of it. And then that'll up our meat here for a second. So if and you don't mind.
I got it.
Sweet.
Oh, it's by
I'm
itself.
gonna make a couple more.
Man.
Anyone have cut grass?
Yeah.
Crap.
Need a hammer so we can break down all these.
That might be too much, but.
Oh no, that's great. That's perfect. Thank you. Oh, you know, actually, crap. I need to get some twigs.
I haven't gotten a beefalo horn in a minute.
Here's a reminder. If you don't have 2 torches, just in case, have 2 torches on you.
Ah, thank you. Make one right now. Very good. And Prophet, you've got your flower crown, right? You're set with that?
How do I make this? Is this.
Go to dress, and then it should be called garland.
Go to what?
On the
Oh,
left.
dress.
menu,
I see it. I see it. I see it.
like a hat.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. It's getting late. My wood pile is good, not great. I'm gonna get more wood.
All right, I have 2 murdered rabbits for.
Oh, okay.
Feast.
Let's hang off on them just for a second. Let me make a. I'm looking for here. Anyone have wood for the fire?
Filler,
Yeah.
There should be a couple to the northeast of the base if you're using my orientation.
Oh, we actually, that's okay. Do we have any charcoal?
Yeah. I think I picked up everything, so here you go.
Okay, good. Make another drying rack. Drying racks are pretty good.
Well, I guess we can put them on the fire. Oh, no, we can make these.
I'm going to build it.
Where you go, buddy? There you are. There you are. Good, Chester. Are we all alive or are we missing anybody?
No, I'm still dead.
Yeah, she's...
Sorry. That's my mission tomorrow. Actually, I could probably go do it right now. Okay. It's not too
do I put this meat on the drying rack or no?
Is it it's one of the
it's a morsel
or whatever? Yeah, put it on the drying rack. Yep. And then we'll use the other one to make a meal.
Okay.
Spooky. Spooky.
Oh no.
You get a lot of spiders on you.
Yeah.
I just heard that.
About that.
Just keep running in a straight line. Run away from the base.
Yeah, the problem is they're the jumpy ones.
Oh, those.
I might be able to take this one out. Let me give it a try. I'll take some hits. That's fine. Ooh. Oh crap! Sorry, Sweater. I did not get any glands out of that one.
It's all good.
All right, I'm gonna try this one.
You need assistance with spider hunting?
Oh, never mind. You're good.
Oh,
it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt.
The fire.
I have one log. Hold on. Coming.
Oh, sorry.
Have a hatchet. Can you collect some wood really quick? We're gonna need. Oh my gosh.
For y'all.
Are you cutting into the base?
Oh, sorry.
They'll also tank Chester, or they'll attack Chester too. By the way. Attack him. Use him as a little tank. There we go.
All right.
All right. More wood. We'll need more wood for the fire. We'll need at least 2 more.
I'm grabbing some.
Okay. Oop! Don't put them all in just yet.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm gonna use the crock pot if that's okay.
Yeah. What are you cooking?
Meat stew.
Oh.
Is that a good use of my?
Oh my gosh.
It does max us out. Like
probably, yeah.
You're good on wood. It's raining.
It's gonna rain. We're gonna need wood. Have wood ready to put in the pit because they're gonna take them.
Get that hand out of there. Chase it. All right. Does anybody have filler? Because I can give you a meat and you can make.
If you have twigs, I can use twigs.
Yeah. Here's some. Oops. Here's twigs.
Take care of that. If anybody has berries for filler, I can give.
I need one more twig or a berry. Oh no, wait, I got plenty. I take it back. I think it's 1 monster meat and 3 twigs.
Going to avenge you in like the last 15 minutes of our session. We can do a lot. We can do a lot in 15 minutes. All right. Spiders.
Oh, I made wet goop. I thought that was. Oh, maybe I needed a.
What?
I
really like. I like her playstyle a lot.
Forgot the recipe. Everyone got to watch me eat wet goop and screw it up.
What do you do?
No, I thought you could do 1 monster meat and 3 twigs to make a shish kebab, but I guess not. I was
sorry, Sweater. The spiders are stingy with their glands today. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
As soon as I complain.
It was that jumping spider you triggered. Those are tough.
Like a spider warrior?
Yeah, whatever the level 2 ones are. The gray or those like yellowy ones.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like really good at tanking though. I'm like, all right, Sweater, I'm ready for you.
Woo!
You want to come on back to the base?
Yeah.
Are you holding office hours? That sounds like an office hour.
Come on in. Come on.
Okay. Yeah,
that's funny.
Oh wait, where did it go? Where did my telltale heart go? I haven't made it yet. Right,
oh my gosh. I'm gonna need to eat if y'all have some.
Okay, so I have monster meat. Is that? Can you eat
no,
that?
we need to add. Is it berries?
I'm coming to
you add. Let's see. This is where I would stop and look in the wiki. But you add 1 monster meat.
Thank you.
And 3 berries, or 1 monster meat, 2 berries, and a twig, and I think it makes a shish kebab. But I don't want to waste it. So
Yeah.
Do you have morsels?
If anyone knows.
1 morsel of 3 berries will get you meatballs.
I think with monster meat, I think you can still use it, but only
do you want monster meat?
1 monster meat, 3 berries should do it too.
I think, yeah, exactly. I think that's the recipe, right?
Oh crap! I'm getting wet. Oh no!
Anyone have berries?
Yeah, I can't find any.
Oh no! Yeah, food production is tough when you have 4 of you.
It's all
right.
Solid.
Definitely need more. Oh no!
Oh wow, the sound
changed
cool when I got an umbrella. That's kind of cool. I'm into it.
Oh, it did? That's cute.
Yeah, I put an umbrella on, and now the rain is more muffled.
Oh, Jay, I found there was a rabbit in a trap. You want me to bring it to you?
Yeah, will you?
Where are you?
I am at camp.
Sweet. I'm close.
What am I looking for here?
Stale petals. Chester.
Hello.
I probably have to murder it to give it to you. Without just releasing it into
Oh
the
no!
world.
Oh no!
Oh no!
What happened?
All right.
What happened?
Way to eat that right in front of me, because I'm starving to death.
Okay, hold on,
I'll
Jay.
just shove it into my mouth
Yeah.
raw
Watch
to fight you.
this. Let's see, I can eat the toasted seeds. They didn't give me much.
Yeah, not
Need
even
one more.
cooked, man.
All right.
That was dark. I don't know.
That was awesome. That was awesome. So what is the, monster meat? Do
Do you have berry filler?
No, see, I don't have any berries. That's the problem. But you could throw 3 berries in and get the meatball out of it, but I haven't.
The bushes aren't ready yet, huh? Yeah.
No.
None of the bushes, and none of the bushes nearby are.
Wait, I found berries. Wait,
Ooh,
let me grab some.
if you could bring me 3. I can make Jason.
Oh
meatball.
shoot. Okay, I have 2.
Oh,
Uno
Let me
mas.
keep searching.
I'm gonna run this way for a little bit. Seeds give you a very tiny amount of health. You can toast them in the fire too, which gives you a little bit more. But
Oh man, I see a 3rd one.
Oh, you do? Okay, I'll just wait at the base for you.
Problem is, I don't know where I am. Hold on. I will find my way back.
I have that problem a lot.
Hopefully.
oh, hello.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey.
I love Wogi.
Oops. There's berries for you.
Thank you. All right.
All right. I have 1 meat for you, so if you want to throw those berries in the crock pot.
Is it monster meat or regular meat?
Nope, it's regular meat.
I'm gonna use the monster meat.
Better, right?
I'm gonna use. I have some on me. So I'll use
Economic.
that. Yeah, because we can put another meat on the drying rack to get jerky.
I will let you cook for yourself then.
All right, so I think it's 1 monster meat and then 3 berries, right?
Still light enough. I'm gonna hunt again. Oh man, I'm thinning the herd, y'all. I'm so sorry. But there is another. There's like a 2nd beefalo herd that's further from us.
Yeah, there's a big group of
Ooh,
about.
look.
I'm going the
Gone
wrong
by.
way entirely.
Oh, nice.
I just
All
want
right.
to clear out more map.
That helped a lot. Meatballs are great. Meatballs are so. A term a lot.
This is taking me back in the direction I want to go.
All right, so
Yeah, there are a few
there
more
is-
berries back there. So tomorrow or in the light, I'm going to go grab some more for y'all.
I love talking like
there's a
tomorrow.
jerky on the drying rack if anyone needs it.
Yeah, I am really hungry right now, actually.
Oh, eat
If you have
that.
berries, we can make another meatball. Does
Oh, I
anyone
have
have wood for the night? Does anyone have wood?
I have, yeah.
Oh, you got it, Prof, on it? Cool.
Oh, you can wait to put wood in until it like basically gets dark. That'll save the wood.
Oh, okay.
Just
Oops.
Every single beefalo is angry at me.
That's not what I want.
Do I? Oh. Nope.
That was not wise. Ouch, my body.
all right. So on the drying rack, there's a
This one?
yeah. Jerky's pretty good. And then did you say you have berries?
I do have berries. Should I just put them in the crock pot? I only have one berries though.
How many do you have?
One berries.
Oh. No. Does anyone else have any berries?
No.
If we can get 3, we can make another plate of meatballs. So.
I need
if you need to eat the berries, though, it looks like you're hungry. So
I have
just cook them in the fire, and then
I have a carrot to feed someone.
Oh, okay. Make sure you cook that in the fire too.
Yeah.
I think if I cook, I have some seeds and berries. I think if I do that, I'll be okay for now.
Oh God. It's dark and I'm scared.
Oh, Willow, I have your lighter. Oh no, that's my lighter. No, that's your lighter.
No, it's mine. Yeah, you have the lighter. I was like, where's my lighter?
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, story time.
I need some sanity.
As we stand around these skeletons and tell our dark stories. I don't know if this would really improve our sanity much.
Right.
We've become some kind of cult. Like, this is just a weird energy we have right now.
Yeah. Let me tell you a story.
Oh my God.
It is also 4:40.
Okay.
So I don't know how much longer you want to go or wrap up or whatever.
Oh no, we're gonna one more day ourselves into oblivion.
All right. Yeah, I know, seriously. One more turn.
One more beefalo.
Prof, if you have any meat, will you hang it on the drying rack?
Yes. There we go. And I'm gonna finish my beefalo mission super quick.
Apples just don't seem to.
Where?
It's like there's a lot of water and not like, you know what I mean? It's.
Is there any use for a hammer?
Yeah, we can actually bash the skeletons out of our way.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna grab a couple more berries, so we have that.
Does anyone have any flint?
I have 3.
No, I'm spawning a bunch of nightmare.
Oh no! I'm being chased by wasps.
Oh no!
Hello.
You said we could replant carrots?
No, but they'll regrow.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
in the solo one, I think they don't respawn, but in the don't start together, I think they do. I might be wrong on that. But.
Okay.
Ooh, there we go.
Technically, you could farm them eventually, but farming isn't super economical.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got meat and beefalo horns and
Sanity up.
I think I'm ready.
You're on the run with me here. We're just on the lookout for flowers, but it's all.
Oh God, hungry again? Jeez.
Wait, you need flowers?
Yeah, I'm picking flowers to get my sanity up.
Oh, okay.
Life now.
Because if you get a little sanity boost by picking them, so you can actually kind of double up. So you pick them, and then you sort of get your sanity back up, and then when your sanity starts going down, then you make your crown, and the crown will last a little longer.
That's what you were saying earlier. Okay.
Yeah. So if you find the flowers, you can pick them a sanity boost.
Hey, Chester. Got any wool?
Yeah, we're in the area.
I thought we had more beefalo wool. I guess I was wrong. I guess we can do one more day, right? We can let this day cycle go through, and then we'll call it.
Sure.
When it's light again.
In that case,
Don't tell
them what I'm about to do.
I have 6 berries, Jay.
I hear hounds, by the way.
Oh, perfect. All right, we'll do a hound. We'll do a hound fight. Would be a good way. I was gonna actually. Oh no, I have nightmare fuel too. I was gonna kite all of the beefalo to us and let them attack us, but this is
my God, I'm so scared.
all right.
Oh my God, they're here.
Here.
I might need a fresh spear.
Oh my gosh, I found more berries.
Rope? Come on.
Oh no, flint. Anyone have flint?
Hold on. Here you go. Oh wait, I might actually. Here's the flint. If you don't need them both.
Yeah, I'll.
Or if you don't need all 3, rather.
Yeah, I'll drop them.
Oh, there they are.
There. Oh.
Come to our friends.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Okay, are we going to kite him to the beefalo?
Yes. That's my plan.
That's the cheap way out.
I think I can fight this one, but I'm gonna take him to a different one just to save the what do you call it? Save the durability on my weapon. Oh wow!
No.
No.
Evilo, come here.
The big herd. I'm so tempted to just fight, but I know it's not. They're killing Chester. Here we go.
I'm one hit away.
Shoot! Oh shoot!
Oh, no.
Come on. Yeah, there we go. Yes, fight one another.
Fight amongst yourselves.
Oh my goodness.
There goes.
Hello, our
Here we go. Nature is metal. Here it is.
Yeah.
Did it. Oh, well, actually, we let them do it.
If you want to get monster meat, feel free. I'm gonna take. How's Chester? Oh, he's got 3. All right.
Where is everyone? Are you going back to camp?
I'm going back. I'm good.
Yeah.
There's a hound chasing me. I don't know how to make it stop chasing me.
Oh, are you going back to camp? Are you?
For you.
Oh, I died. Oh, chat. No, I screwed it up.
Oh no!
I was trying to kite them all to you, but I was one hit. I thought that'd be a nice way to end our day. Our stream with like 50 buffalo going nuts. Darn.
Oh gosh.
I was gonna troll y'all.
What are we doing? Trying to kill the hound?
Yeah, it's just chasing me. So
I'm gonna add Prof's.
Come here, you.
Ghost.
Hello.
I'm just a lonely ghost.
Thank you.
Wait. Haunt the beefalo. Let's see. What happened?
Got it.
Hey, can I make?
What do I do with this mandrake? Can I eat it?
Yeah, they actually give you a ton of health or a ton of food. It's really, that sound is awful.
It screamed at me when I picked it up too. Oh, it makes you fall asleep also.
Oh, really? Oh, didn't do that in the normal one. Sorry.
Oh, the mandrake.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what's going on down there? You just collapse on the ground.
Hey, that was a good little power nap.
Have we? As the biome?
Yeah.
Like we haven't found rocky ground?
There was one to the northeast.
I need flint. I'm out of flint. And flint is pretty...
if you go follow the road out of our camp, just northeast, and that takes you to a bunch of stuff.
Getting late. I'm not leaving the camp.
Yeah, I was gonna say now is not a good time to go.
I'm scared.
Well, what do you think?
All right. Let's get through the night.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, it's still daytime.
Yep.
I can't do anything, but I can haunt. Oh. Pardon you. But can I haunt? I can't haunt your dog either.
If we ever come back to this.
Haunt this tree stump.
I can examine you. It'll tell me stats on you.
I can examine you. That sounds
like haunting.
All right. I'm heading back to make dinner.
All right. Let's see.
Where's the ad? Okay, 4 should be plenty for the rest of the night.
okay. Does anyone need meatballs?
I'm gonna make myself a meat stew real quick. Do you mind if I
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh crap! I ate a meat by accident. That's not good for myself. Murder rabbit. Sorry, buddy. Oh, here's a
Hands.
Chase those hands away. What am I looking for? I need a Chester. Borrow one of these.
Who had that hammer? Didn't someone have that hammer?
Oh, I do. Hold on.
Bash our bones to dust.
Oh gosh.
Hey.
Do I have?
That'd be a good way. Another good way to.
I'm gonna chase these hands out of here. There we go. And I lost the fire. Oh, my food's ready.
All right.
Hey, y'all.
Ooh,
All
we
right.
did it.
Ooh, I can haunt the fire pit. Hang on.
Wait, don't be near us.
Run away.
Little pause.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess we're good. I guess we are good.
Oh, leaving the server. Now, will this server stay as is? So if we want to go back to it again in a couple streams, it'll still be here? All that stuff? Yeah. Oh, nice. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
You can build up the rest of our camp, Jay. You can just make it nice.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I do apologize. I know that was a little militaristic. Go do this.
No, you're good.
But I'm in it to win it.
Yeah, you didn't come to mess.
No, I want to see. I know we've talked about this on stream a bunch of times and stuff, but I like survival games. I like those kinds of games where it's, like you got to collect and craft, and there's a certain like balance of systems at play and stuff. You got to, your food production and your resource like collection and stuff. It's just really, I like those kinds of games. This is my kind of game,
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I guess to wrap it up, we can come back to our conversation about game communities. You spent a bunch of time in the Don't Starve details. What were your thoughts on that situation, Jay? Did you get to interact with anybody or get a feel for what the community was like in that sub, or what are your thoughts?
Yeah, no, nothing struck me as all that different in the community from, say, other, ones that I've sort of participated in that broad sense that we talked about before, that like I'm on the subreddit or I'm on, like following some people on YouTube and stuff. I never really interacted, I didn't talk to people. I didn't really contribute to threads or anything on Reddit or something. But, it like other groups like that are more about the affinity for the thing than for each other and stuff. I found it, super helpful. People are posting guides, putting, there's a wiki like other games. I mean, that's all people donating their time and knowledge and stuff like that to correct and edit and add and stuff like that. Which is what's great about those kinds of spaces. We probably all have been part of those for games that we obsess about and stuff. Where you're there for the kind of content or the resources or to learn something rather than to interact. And I found it, like other ones, interesting. And if you know how to navigate them in the way that, I've learned to navigate those spaces, it was super useful. I learned a ton about the mechanics of the game, strategies of the game, where to build, how to proceed. And it would be interesting. No one here will do it, so I'll have to just do it to myself, auto-ethnographically. Look at the difference between our first stream and where I was like, what are we doing? And here where I'm like, all right, we got to get 3 ropes for a drying rack and set down traps. And like there's a whole strategy to it, which I gained by that kind of peripheral participation in those communities, YouTube channels, Reddits, wikis, and stuff like that. And that's what's great. And that's what, why I like, games so much, because people are willing to share that kind of knowledge with each other. And other kinds of stuff, what digital media kind of lets us do, connect in that really way. It's the best in some ways. It's the best of what digital media, social media is kind of about.
Word. I like it. So we've played this game twice together now. Sweater Wolf and Wizard, what are your thoughts on playing this in community as opposed to the Don't Starve solo experience? Community being like the 4 of us here.
I feel like I got so much worse this time. I feel I feel like I noticed some things that were sort of detrimental to my experience personally. So like one of them was dying really, really early on, was really punishing because I had like a straight half hour where I wasn't gathering resources. I wasn't like doing anything. And I like couldn't figure out where to go. And so, like by the time I was revived, I felt kind of like I hadn't been part of building that initial sort of area. And then like I just never was able to like get resources the rest of the game. Like I never had an axe. I never had any tools or anything, just because like that area was so stripped that like I just kind of like ran around and grabbed grass until I died again. So I feel like I don't know if there's different server settings to make that kind of initial thing less punishing, because I felt like it really like kind of my buy-in dropped really, really hard when that happened. But it seems like, I don't know if like there was a setting where that makes the respawning easier, that maybe like doesn't use the resources and stuff, so I could have come back sooner. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it a lot last time, and this time I hate to say, I feel like I didn't have as good of an experience, but that is just me. So don't let that color how you all felt.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that, because last time I had a very bad experience at the beginning where I didn't. And so this time around, because that first however long, I couldn't, like I died, I couldn't find you guys. And so you guys were all communicating, and I'm not going to lie, like literally I sat here for about 5 to 7 minutes and I was like, okay, well, I'm just watching the stream for right now. And so this time around, I wanted to make sure, I was like, okay, that happened to me last time. I am like finding a buddy and just following them around. And so that was my strategy for this time, to make sure that at least if we got separated, then there'd be like 2 and I don't know about the other two of y'all, but at least I would have another partner to be around.
As long as at least half of us survive, we're good.
Yeah, and that's the meta that I think I need to get on. Is like last time I was better about that, and this time I got really distracted by like that turkey that was. I was like, oh, it's so that was like actually it was kind of detrimental too, because like I thought the character was so cool because he came with a slingshot. I'm like, I'm gonna have all these tools to start out with, and then because I got distracted, I also like lost everything my character came with. So I was like, oh no, like my one thing was to have a slingshot. That's gonna be my shtick this stream. So yeah, I think again, if we return to it, I will also like just stick very strongly to the buddy system and like know not to wander away until that base is built. Because that seems like a turning point where you can start doing the independent activities.
Yeah.
Was that the endless mode? Prof, you had changed to endless. Is that what the difference?
I think endless will make it less punishing. I think when we had to redo the world building, I forgot to
got it.
The original one, survival or adventure or whatever.
The adventure. I think it's adventure. Where you can respawn and change different characters.
Yeah,
and stuff
we switched to endless in our next server. We can just come back like from the gate, which was I thought what I did, but I messed up. Yeah, no, good to know. And in fairness, Sweater Wolf, I will admit that I had nothing to do with establishing the base. Like that was entirely all for the
sorry. I hope I wasn't too overbearing in my.
I should be clear. If I had been there, I probably wouldn't have contributed anything. I just would have watched as you did it, Jay, and I would have felt ownership over it because I like was staring at you as you did.
We did this. Look what we did.
I wouldn't have contributed anything probably. So.
Right.
I appreciate that though, honestly. Like I know that you might have like felt overbearing, but the fact that there was another experienced player that I could trust to build to find a good location, to understand what are the necessary structures that need to go up to build all those things. Like I just came back and I was like, cool, there's a fire pit, and now there's drying racks, and I'll go on another trip, and now there's a crock pot. Because that I was able to trust you, right? In that sense that like, oh, you'll take care of it. And I can...
Little does he know. I mean, but as I was trying to kite Beefalo to kill you all. Yeah.
That was an unfortunate end, though. The Beefalo situation. Good to know. Okay, to close out, I guess one last thing, and we don't have to like spend a huge amount of time on it, but I'm just kind of curious, as a closing thought for you and for chat, what do y'all want to see more of in our gaming communities? Where do you kind of see the I don't want to say the future. I don't want to like make it into like a make predictions thing. So, yeah, what do you want to see more of?
So for me, this is not specific to gaming communities. It's like in general, I would love for people to like different things and for people to be okay that other people like different things than you. So like when I think about, so the thing I mentioned before about people like to play a game that seemingly simple like Wizards Unite, which is just a mobile game, very differently. And I know that I actively avoid certain areas or groups because I'm like not into that like speedrunning or whatever, trying to calculate mathematically the things. But I know that people enjoy different things, but I want it to be okay. And I don't want it to be hierarchical. Like that is my ultimate, like for people in general, that's the thing that I would, and I know that it's a pretty tall order to be like, okay, gaming, go, lead the way to make this happen. But yeah, that's just in general. I want people to be okay and uplift each other for being good at different elements. Or like, if you enjoy stories, like the story element of a game, like nerd out about that. If you like some other aspect of it, nerd out about that.
Love it. Love it. Yeah, kind of related to that. This is something that's sort of happening in some places, right? So I'm thinking of like the Raising Good Gamers initiative. And yeah, I don't know. I really like the idea of like mentorship, and so I think to just have more of that, I think is cool. Every now and then, it'll pop up on like a gaming subreddit where somebody will like reach out, lend a hand. I've shared that Sir Grapho comic in the Discord about, protecting the new player from all
all the arrows in the back.
Yeah, I think just more of that. It doesn't even have to be formal, right? But just like as a wish, like my wish as a gamer is to see more people mentoring each other, in these spaces. I think that would be really awesome.
+1 to both of those answers. I feel like those are both really good.
Yeah, I'm not sure I could really add much more, because I think, you know, Prof Lynette, you hit on the key thing, right? That one of the great things about games is there's so many different kinds of games. I guess that's maybe the one thing I would like to see a little more of, I guess. And I know this is kind of here's another, you know, like the word community, like inclusivity, right? Like what does that mean? But, you know, like the more voices and the more opinions and the more perspectives and the more stories we share and all those kinds of things, I think just makes games better for everyone. And, you know, as an academic, I'm certainly aware, we talked sort of at the top of this, you know, Fisticuff asked that question about the sort of perception of gaming communities in general. And, you know, like there's this perception of gaming communities as like, you know, white bro dudes who bro out and are toxic and all that, you know, like Gamergate stuff, you know, like all that kind of stuff. And to an extent, you know, that's not true, because there's lots of people playing and talking about games, but to another, probably greater extent, it certainly is true, you know? And so having, you know, those kinds of things makes games better for everyone. And I think that's the kind of thing, like what Prof Lynette, you were saying, that it's okay to have all kinds of voices and perspectives and views and experiences and stories and all those things, right? So those are, I guess, the things that I maybe would just like to see more of.
Yeah, definitely.
Love it. So on that note, do we have a Discord to plug?
Oh, snap.
Oh, I believe we do.
Yes.
Wait, what's Discord? No.
that reminder in the private chat, Jay. So thank you for that.
Yes, what we want to see more of in our gaming community is you all jumping on the Discord.
Yeah, Prof A, do you want to talk a little bit about what people can expect from the Discord, or like because some people might not be familiar with Discord or our little small community.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good. So yeah, so we have a small community on Discord. Some of it is people who watch the stream, some of it is people who do not watch the stream. But I think in general, it's a place for us to just really, really geek out about all kinds of things. You know, sometimes we keep the stream kind of pretty game specific. A lot of the questions and discussions that we have and things that we do are very kind of game related. The Discord is just kind of all over the place. You know, whatever it is you find deeply interesting or moving or compelling, it's just a space for you to geek out on that, share your passions and interests with other people, flood the meme channel into oblivion. And yeah, I don't know if that's a good characterization, but that's kind of what I feel about the space, a space for people to just completely, you know, feel free and open to nerd out and not feel judged or kind of put aside because you're into something that not everybody else is into. Yeah, I don't know.
Prof A, will you list a couple of things that people have geeked out about on the channel that are great, awesome stuff?
Sure. Chickens.
Chickens.
Moral philosophy, cooking, pets. I guess chickens in our case goes under pets. Could go under cooking, but it won't. Right. Obviously, you know, games of all kinds, video games, tabletop, role-playing games. I'm trying to think of what else. What else?
Game sales.
Game sales, yes. Oh, I haven't even checked. Hold on. Well, that's a good reminder.
Oh,
While
yeah.
we're doing our outros, what are the epic games?
I usually rely on.
I know. Sorry, I've been a little under the weather the last couple of days, so I'm
sorry.
catching up here.
No problem.
Why don't we wrap it up then with super quick sale announcements, and then where can we?
I swear, I know I have no financial stake in any of these. Epic's free game is Sunless Sea, which I don't know much about.
I literally just got a pop-up notification, like as you said that. It's so weird.
No.
It's like
They're watching you.
Oh, I know. Yeah, seriously.
Or us.
It's interesting. Like a.
I'll break it first.
Puzzly, like a top-down puzzly kind of game. Interesting. You know, free. So there's that. I haven't seen many other great sales right now. We're sort of between sale time, I guess. So it's probably spring sales coming up. The Epic free one, get it. Sell your soul to the CCP. That's all right. 10-cent owns like what 40% of Epic. Oh, I just got us on a list. Sorry, I said the word. I said the bad words. Sorry.
It has a big stake in play, so we were already giving our Don't Starve data to the CCP.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, thank you for the sale announcement. So I guess I'll start off. You can find me generally on my channel, Prof A Plays, Mondays and Fridays, 5:30 p.m. US Pacific. Tomorrow, fingers crossed, I think we can finish To the Moon, but we shall see. Looking forward to seeing the conclusion of that game. Prof Lynette, where can we find you around the internet?
It's a very brave.
I can't. Every time you say "to the moon," I can't like help but yell it in my mind. I'm sorry. You can find me on Wizard PhD. I usually go live on Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m. Pacific time. I know for sure this weekend on one of those days, I don't know which one, I'm going to be playing escape room games that one of them has just come out. I don't know. I love puzzly things and I love escape rooms. So these guys know I keep posting about like, look at this escape room game. Look at this escape room game. So I'm basically
like The Room, like those kinds of games. Or are they more like an actual escape room? I'm not super familiar.
I'm not sure, honestly, because remember I made y'all play that mobile game and it was like a very easy escape room. I think that this is actually supposed to be immersive. Like, okay, you're like in a virtual escape room, but I guess you can find my full review on either Friday or Saturday, 8 p.m. Pacific time. And then we just finished our first session for Bad Plans, the D&D adventure that I'm part of that we're just starting up where I play a half-elf druid named Kins. It ended on a cliffhanger. Not sure if one of our party members is going to biff it on the next episode. So you can check us out Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time at twitch.tv/WeMakeBadPlans. I'll toss it to Sweater.
All right. So over in the Sweaterverse, we've been talking about me getting a new gaming rig and talking really in depth about like graphics cards and you know all these very cool technical things. And my Discord voted that I'm playing Chrono Trigger, which is a Super Nintendo game, a classic JRPG. So I'm putting all of that power to use to power these pixels. But it's
30-year-old 16-bit games.
It's like, oh sweet, awesome. What am I going to play now?
I can play Solitaire in RTX.
But I will say it's a remaster. It actually looks incredible. It looks so much better than I thought it was going to look. They like up-resed all the graphics and everything. So it looks great. So I'm playing that for the foreseeable future, Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern and Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern. And I will loft it up. We need like tennis balls or something. I don't even know how that would. You need a tennis ball launcher and I need to just toss it.
Exactly.
And take us out, Jay.
Sweet. Sweater, have you played Chrono Trigger before?
I have, but I've never finished it. So it's like a big gap. It's a big gap in my knowledge.
Everyone tune in. Such a great game. Yes, thank you all for tuning in here today. Links for everyone's individual streams are on our Discord. Can we plug the Discord one more time in chat?
Oh, yeah.
In case those remaining aren't there yet. Links for all our streams and stuff are in there. And thank you again for watching us try not to starve together semi-successfully. And we'll see you here next week. Same prof time, same prof channel. And have a great week. We'll see you then.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.